Welcome back to Crypto Future, guys. Not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. Uh, Been kind of a crazy busy day. Take my son to a birthday party, and I'm back. So let's do some afternoon news. First, I want to touch on the really quickly the story about, again, even though I covered it last night and then I covered it again this morning. The story about Ripple buying back 10 billion XRP. Now, I touched on it in this morning's video, if you watch that. Now, apparently, that article has turned out to be, from what I understand, not true, which I touched on this morning and we talked about. But what I really wanted to kind of talk about was, I see some comments in the comment section are saying somebody said something about the effect of, oh, this is BS and take this crap down, or something along those lines, right? So this is what I would like to say to you guys, is that the story came out yesterday. We do a video on it, like a lot of people did a video on it. We talked about it. The next day, today, this morning, the story unfolds further. We have a better understanding of the situation. We update the story in the morning on the morning video. That's how it works. As a story unravels, we bring it up. So we corrected it this morning. That's what you do, right? You don't just erase it and pretend it didn't happen or whatever, right? So we continue to update stories as they evolve, which is what you're supposed to do for transparency, right? Now, my advice to people in the crypto space is that these kind of people are putting far too much emotion into this space, who are freaking out on Twitter. I'm seeing some people freak, not at me, but I see them freaking out on Twitter about it. Crypto investing, or any kind of investing, is not an emotional industry, right? And if somebody putting up an article or talking about an article invokes that much powerful emotion in you, crypto might not be for you, because you're very clearly basing your decisions on emotion. And this is an industry where you have to function on no emotion, on logic. You have to see stories, you have to watch stories evolve, and you have to go with the flow, right? So I would stay away from those kind of people, listening to those kind of people, whether it's on YouTube or Twitter, whatever it is. They're running on pure emotion. They're getting so worked up over an article, and it doesn't affect them or their lives in any way. So I would just advise, steer clear of those kind of people, because they're bringing a lot of drama into a space that requires less emotion. So that would be my tips on that. So now let's get into some VeChain news. So VeChain, they say we've had a phenomenal weekend. So they had a big event in Florida over the weekend. They met with a lot of Web3 developers, things of that nature, people that want to build on VeChain, building dApps and stuff like that. And then they finished off the weekend very successfully, they said. They're very pleased with the new meetings, the new partnerships that they're developing with people and developers. And they got to finish it off with a great UFC event. So fantastic, as we all know. VeChain sponsors UFC, which I think is incredibly bullish. I'm hit and miss on UFC personally. I like watching it from time to time, but I kind of don't go out of my way if there's a pay-per-view on the weekend. I know a lot of people do, and I'll catch it on the replay or something like that, just because super busy guy. But I do support it. I enjoy it. And the names in UFC change so fast. They really do. Like, inside of a year, a guy's career, he can be like, the water cooler talk household name, and then all of a sudden he's just out and he's making movies or something, and there's a whole new list of top fighters. So it's a very high rotating door, so it's kind of hard to keep track of, but I love watching it when it's on, though, I'll tell you that much. So very bullish for VeChain anyways. And then we have this here, this guy, and this is why I tell you guys DCA is the key. That's why I always DCA, right? This guy in a tweet, he said he sold all of his BTC. He said, we're in 2023. Yeah, I still don't see the light for a bull run. There's no guarantee there might be one. This was earlier in the year, beginning of the year. In 2024 even, he thinks there won't be a bull run. He said, and if it should, I highly doubt it will reach the previous all-time high or even half of it. He said he sold, he says, I might buy back at $12,000, though maybe even $8,000 which shouldn't be long from now. This was the beginning of the year. Again, good luck. Edit. This is my way to DCA. I'll be at a less of a loss if I buy when it goes lower. See, that is such these are the people who get wrecked. You don't, if you're in and it goes down, right, and you still want to be in the project, the way that you do that is that you DCA, you lower your cost average, right? So if you bought in at 30,000 and then it's at 15, don't sell at 15. You buy more at 15 to lower your cost average, right? And then when it goes eventually back up, you're even more up, right? So, but this guy sold at the bottom, thinking it was going to go to 12,000 or even 8,000, and now look at it's 31,000, 30,000, 31,000, and he sold at like 15, 16. Ooh, don't make that mistake, guys. DCA, dollar cost average, right? That's what I say to people. Not financial advice, but that's what I do, you guys. And I never get at a loss like this guy. I would never sell in the red, ever. What do we got here? What do we got? ChatGPT teams up with HBAR cryptocurrency for secure interactions and streamlined asset monitoring. Very bullish news for HBAR. I'm very bullish on HBAR. I love the TCA into HBAR. I think I'm going to make a fortune on HBAR. I really do. All of you guys holding HBAR bags, guys, it's going to be worth it in my opinion. Now we've got an article here from the IMF acknowledges it cannot ban Bitcoin, Ethereum, or Ripple, but they will push harder for CBDCs. The IMF recently published a report acknowledging the rising interest in the central bank digital currency, cryptocurrency, concurrently stating that the outright prohibition of cryptocurrencies is an untenable approach. In the long run, according to reports, cryptocurrencies warrant effective regulation. So basically what they're saying here is, guys, they're acknowledging that it doesn't matter. They could try to ban it in the States, but at the end of the day, it would just blow up everywhere else and they'd just be behind. So it's not feasible. It's not a good idea, right? They're going to fall behind. So the IMF is coming out flat out and saying, like, it's not realistic for us to ban Ethereum, Ripple, or Bitcoin because they're going to expand and blow up everywhere and we'll be screwed, right? So, and yeah, they're absolutely right. We've been saying that for a while. Pablo says, all my bag is in VeChain. He's all in or nothing. He's been holding since 2021. I hope it works out for you, brother. I hold a big bag of VeChain as well. Not one of my biggest holdings, but I do hold a significant bag of VeChain. So I hope you're right. I hope you make it, guys. Pablo, I hope you make it, brother. What do we got here? Crypto Pioneer says the best time to buy Jasmy is today. Yes, DCAing, like I said, guys, it's the best time. I still stick with my prediction for Jasmy that it'll be $1.80 to $4.80 in the next bull run. So if you buy $1,000 worth of Jasmy today, you'll become a millionaire in the future. So that's his stance on it, and I hope he's right. I do. I really, really hope he's right. I hold a significant bag of Jasmy myself, and I'll continue to DCA into it as long as it's down at these great prices. But I mean, guys, like Jasmy's up, and it has been up. I've been saying for weeks. You guys know I've been saying, Jasmy, and people were fighting. It's up 7.9% today. Like, it's up 22% on the week. Don't know how people can't see that as a bullish, but I love me some Jasmy, guys. Breaking: BlackRock CEO Larry Fink says Bitcoin can evolve into a global market. So it's hilarious how this guy was just bashing Bitcoin and crypto for years. Now all of a sudden they've applied for an ETF and he's promoting it. Remember what I like, my true OGs here, you guys have been watching my videos every week. You guys know that a few weeks ago, before all of this started with BlackRock and stuff, what was I saying? I was saying that all of a sudden the narrative, when the narrative was being, pushed, that this, when they sued Coinbase and they sued Binance and stuff, and things were at their worst. And what was I on here saying, you guys? I was saying, watch, the narrative is going to pivot any day now, and then all of a sudden you're going to see these big wigs who were bashing it and burying it. All of a sudden they're going to be promoting it, right? This guy was saying not a year ago that people, his customers at BlackRock, were not even asking BlackRock about crypto in any way, shape, or form, right? Now look at, he's promoting the heck out of it. I told you guys. Stick with me. Subscribe. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, my. Okay? You gotta subscribe. We got some Luna Classic news. People have been requesting some Luna Classic stuff, so we got some Luna Classic news here. Luna Classic developer submits proposal for liquid staking on Quicksilver. The Luna Classic developers have submitted a joint governance proposal to the community and validators that will introduce liquid staking derivatives with the Quicksilver network. The proposal incorporates multiple interchain accounts, host message types for integrating Quicksilver. It has garnered positive feedback from Luna Classic community, paving the way for potential advancements in the community ecosystem. Titled "How Various ICA Host Message Types for Quicksilver," the proposal was presented to Commonwealth by developer Park Low, who also took to Twitter to generate awareness and gather community attention. So that's very bullish news, you guys. Now listen, little story about Luna Classic. So I was holding Luna Classic when it was Luna, right? When we were up over $100 and stuff like that. I held, I mean, not a massive amount, but it was a significant amount, and I got wrecked on Luna, guys. As it was falling, right? It's $70. I'm like, oh, you know what? This will blow over. It will recover. $50. Oh, it's gonna recover. It's gonna recover. That's fine. Give it time. Long term, it'll recover. $20. Oh my God, I don't know if it's gonna recover, but I might as well hold it now. It's down so much. $10. You know, and then I just started ignoring it. $1, $4, $1, fraction of a cent. Just, I still hold it. It's not worth much now. But, I mean, it was worth a few $1,000s before. It's not worth much now. But, I mean, like, this is the thing, you guys, right? Like I said, I'm not emotional about this kind of stuff. So, I'm diversified, and I promote, or I preach diversification in your crypto. So, when that happened, I can laugh at it, right? Because it was first, and also it wasn't money that I couldn't afford to lose, right? It was just, you know, I'm a little bit more fortunate than some people in my career, so the money that I bring in, so I'm able to be a little bit more loose with that kind of stuff. But yeah, no, I'm able to laugh at myself. You have to, guys. If you're not in a position where, you know, if something like that happens and you can just kind of have a chuckle about it, you know, because it happens, right? It's kind of like an initiation into crypto. You have to get wrecked at some point by some project. You have to. It's just part of the game, right? I got wrecked on Luna. I got wrecked on Pepe. Not wrecked, but you know, I put like $100 in there and it went down to like $10. So, but like, and you know what? You gotta laugh, right? You gotta. Water beads off the back, guys, right? That's all it is. Just don't play with money you can't afford to lose. That's all. Don't get frustrated and stuff. Everybody, it happens to everybody. Remember, when you get rugged or you get screwed on a project or something like Luna, like I did it. You know what? I just look and say, hey, tens, hundreds of thousands of people got wrecked with me. I wasn't alone in this, right? So I mean, it happens, and we move on. I'm not bitter towards Luna Classic. You know, it is what it is. The community is trying to build it back up. I still hold mine, so I hope that they do, right? I don't think my investment will ever be worth as much as it was before, but I'll still hold it forever. Whatever, right? We'll see what happens. So I'm not bullish on it, but I'm not bearish on it either. I'm kind of neutral on it, and I'm going to start kind of observing what the community is doing and reporting on it and stuff, and we'll see. Maybe one day I'll start buying more of it. I don't know. Right? We'll see what happens. So that's my little story there on Luna Classic. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I hope you guys enjoyed having a laugh at me at my own expense. It's fine. And then we got some XRP news. XRP poised to repeat 2021's 1,000% bull run in 110 days. The countdown has begun. Let's see what this is about. So in a lot of these stories, guys, I read them as I'm talking to you guys about them. So we're figuring this out together, right? So yeah, I just find it a little more exciting now. It'll be even better when we're doing live streams and stuff, right? Ripple's consistently demonstrated the strength and resilience in the face of adversity. Its ongoing legal battle against the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission is a testament to this. As Ripple continues to score significant victories, and we know about the court case, we're trying to get to the bull run here. In 2021, XRP's market position surged from 15 cents to $1.96, a remarkable 969% increase in just 110 days. If Ripple maintains its positive trajectory and continues to innovate within its network, there is no doubt that XRP can replicate this massive surge. I agree with that. Projects suggest that XRP's price could skyrocket from its current price of 49 cents to a whopping $5.12. I would take a $5.12 XRP. I would. That would be great. Because what I would do, now don't get me wrong, I love XRP, but I would take my profits and I would roll them into something that hasn't pumped yet. If I can take my profits out, and let's say Algorand, if Algorand hasn't pumped yet, guess what? I'm dumping all those profits into Algorand, and then I'm gonna 1000x that, right? That's how it's done, you guys. Take your profits and then reinvest them into projects that have not gone off yet, right? This potential 1000% surge is expected to occur over approximately 110 days, mirroring the 2021 price surge. The estimated date for XRP to hit this price would be October 2023, for a mere few months away. Yeah, that'll be this year. I would take a $5.12 XRP this year. The future of Ripple and XRP looks promising, with Ripple continuing progress in XRP's potential for explosive growth. Yeah, we're not going to get back into the case here. We'll talk about the case too much. I feel that way. Like, I love bringing you guys updates and stuff like that, but at the same time, like, it's just sometimes it's just everywhere for days when something comes out, and I'll do a few videos on it. I'll try to make sure you guys are fully in the know, and then after that, I kind of try to see what else is happening out there, right? Like, because it's like a lot of stories fly under the radar, but there's a disclaimer on here. The views and opinions of this article belong to the writer. Yeah, okay, it's just basically not financial advice. Crypto Newsland is the paper that publishes it. So we could see a $5.12 XRP by October. That would be amazing, right, guys? I would take it. 100% I would take it. So that's basically the news today, guys. Sorry if I rambled on anything. Try to cut it a little shorter than usual. Probably be back with another video a little bit later. So shoot me a comment down below. Let me know what you guys are thinking, how you guys are feeling. Also, I was asked in the comments of the last video how I feel about Caspa. Stay tuned. If you go back on my other videos, I do cover Caspa quite a bit. I'm very bullish on Caspa. It's one of my favorite L1s. So have a look at my past videos and keep an eye out, because there will be future videos. Sometimes I throw Caspa news just into the, because the videos that I try to do one in the morning and one in the evening, and they're both basically the news of the day in the morning, and then in the evening I cover any other news that's happened throughout the day, right? So if there's a Jasmy, if it's mostly Jasmy or Jasmy heavy, so the photo will be a Jasmy photo, and we're talking about Jasmy. But if you kind of watch it, there's XRP thrown in there, there's Cardano thrown in there, there's Caspa thrown in there, there's whatever, I cover all that stuff, and I like to talk about projects that I am invested in. So sometimes I talk about some that I'm not, but yeah. So just kind of stay tuned, and but I do cover a lot of Caspa to kind of make a long story long. So yeah, so check out the videos, even if it doesn't say Caspa on the letterhead or whatever. There's probably some Caspa updates in there, just so that you know. So yeah, shoot me a like, comment down below, guys, subscribe. We smashed 250 and we're heading to 300. You guys are amazing. Keep it up, and I'll see you guys in the next one.